Hi Libra, and welcome to your bonus love advice for August 2018. I am doing this because Venus has moved back in to Libra, your sign. So it's all about relationships. Also, Mercury is retrograde, which can bring relationships from the past back, and it's in the 5th house, which does carry an element of romance to it. So relationships are truly highlighted for August, all right? And Venus is back in your sign, her home, all right? The 2nd and 7th house, Taurus and Libra, are her homes. So you guys may really be feeling Cupid or a lot of relationship issues taking place for you guys in August. So what I've done is I've created a timestamp, and I am also, looking at Libras who are single that don't have anybody on their mind, aren't hoping for anybody of the past, and, aren't dating anybody right now, to give you some advice there. But for the rest of you who are interested or dating other signs, I've created a timestamp for each of you for like Libra and Aries, Libra and Virgo, Libra and Scorpio, etc. Okay, so I will do a little mini read for each sign for you guys. I will start with single Libras. So if you are not a single Libra and you are interested or involved with another sign, go ahead to the description box below and click on the timestamp for that. All right, single Libras, let's see what is on the menu for you guys for August. See if there's any romance trying to come into your world. All right, so we have deception. Somebody is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship, Libra, since this is just all about you and not involving anybody else. This is saying that you might be not being 100% real with yourself about how you really feel about love and romance, what you want out of love and romance, what you think of yourself in regards to love and romance. Okay, so there's some element here where you may need to be a bit more honest with yourself about how you truly feel, okay, because it might be holding you back from new connections, even if you don't realize it. Okay, and we have patience. So there's an element here where you need to be patient with yourself, patient with the process. Just with these two cards coming out together, Libra, I feel that many of you who are single, it's like there's some healing, there's something of the past we need to let go of. There's some element about love and romance that needs healed inside of you, and it could very well be your own self-esteem and self-worth. And like you need to get that more on point so that you can attract, a loving relationship into your life. And it's like you just need to have patience with the process and patience with yourself, okay? Yeah, and look at this, the High Priestess of Air. So rise to your higher mind and kind of, you have to know what your emotions are saying, but you need to rise to your higher mind to work out those emotions and heal them and move on, okay? And again, having patience with yourself in the process. So Libra, I feel like there is romance, but there's something within you that you need to work out first, okay? So those are your bonus messages for August. I am wishing you all the best. Take care. Alright, so this is a Libra with a fellow Libra connection, and we will use Venus to be the placeholder for your fellow Libra. So this is if you're interested in a Libra, dating a Libra, hoping to reconcile with a Libra. So let's see what comes out for you guys. Alright, that was too many. That was half the deck. Maybe we need to do a little shuffle there. Okay, there we go. All right, so romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So this is like where you are interested in another Libra and you're kind of holding back, you know, you should really consider opening up to that, because I feel like your fellow Libra may have emotions for you as well, okay? If you're just dating a fellow Libra, you both are feeling each other, even if you're hiding it and holding back, okay? If you're in a committed relationship with the fellow Libra, you guys look like we're just schmoopy and in love in August, to be honest with you. If you're hoping for a reconciliation, you guys definitely still have a lot of feelings for each other, both of you, okay? Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as they are with you, so you will always consider them. So this is like all about being more considerate and compassionate to your partner. Also, those of you who are hoping for a reconciliation, you know, act as though they're already still in your life, and you're not coming from a place of need and desire and lack. It's like prosperity and fulfillment and happiness, as if they're already there. Same applies if you're, you know, trying to get in a relationship with a Libra. Act as if it's already there. You know, you start manifesting from a different frequency of energy. And choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. So Libra connection, it looks like we need to be compassionate and sensitive, okay, and more loving, because the feelings are real. It's like it's time to be vulnerable. Don't hold back whatsoever, okay? And as far as the reconciliation goes, it could happen in August based on these cards, but you know, it might be that more time is needed. Just know that you and your fellow Libra both have feelings for each other. So yeah, look at this. We have self-worth. Self-worth flew out along with risk and conclusion. So with these pairing of cards, some of you, this is about self-esteem, okay? You've got to believe more in yourself. Some of you need to be willing to take this risk. And with conclusion, this, you know, the way things are going to work out may not be how you expect. It may actually be better than you expect, okay? And those of you who are hoping for a reconciliation, again, I feel like either you or the other Libra feels like it's an incredible risk, but it's not over yet, okay? And there's some self-esteem, self-worth issues that either you need to work on or your fellow Libra needs to work on, okay? So those are your messages for August, bonus messages for those of you involved with a fellow Libra. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so this is for those of you with a connection with a Sagittarius. Whether you are trying to reconcile with one or get with one, or you are currently involved with one. Let's see what comes out. All right, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So if you are pursuing a Sagittarius or you are hoping to reconcile with one, Libra, you are better served kind of playing hard to get, not being easy, not giving anything up easy whatsoever, you know, making it quite the challenge for Sagittarius. I just feel like that really will draw them in. Even if you're like kind of just dating one, there's no real commitment in place, it's like you kind of need to play that hard to get card. So if you're trying to get with one, you're just dating one, or you're hoping to reconcile with the Sagittarius, I feel like you've got to make them work for it, and they actually like that, okay? If you are in a committed relationship with the Sagittarius, you know, it might be time to put your foot down and put yourself first, Libra, with love yourself first there, okay? Not be a pushover. Libra should not be a pushover whatsoever, no matter what your involvement with the Sagittarius is. I feel like the more assertive you are, the stronger you are. It's like there's something in that energy that's very alluring and attractive to the Sagittarius. do something for somebody else, give your attention to somebody else. Okay, I feel like that's kind of a double entendre. Like, some of you need to act like Sagittarius isn't the only option you have on the table in order for them to get very competitive and work to have you, okay? For others of you, it might be where you need Sagittarius to like do more for you. Maybe they're helpful and nice to everybody else, but here you are their person and they're not really giving you what you need. Or this could be where you need to be, I feel if you're in a committed relationship, I don't feel like you need to give more. You don't need to be nicer. Demonstrate love, find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. So with this here, play hard to get, Libra. However, be sweet, do sweet little things, you know, like be elusive, be alluring. Playing hard to get doesn't mean being a jerk, okay? You want to be sweet, but I just feel like, yeah, don't give up anything too easy, and demand, you know, if your needs be met before you are willing to give too much, okay? You really got to be strong and assertive with Sagittarius, and have confidence in yourself, and believe that, you know, by you playing hard to get, that will actually go in your favor. It's like it just clicks on that competitive spirit inside Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is like, I will prevail, I will win, you will be mine, I will conquer, okay? Whether it's a male or female you're dealing with. And if you need more attention and affection and you tell that to Sagittarius, say it in confidence. And, you know, if they're just like, yeah, whatever, then maybe we do need to shift our attention somewhere else to get the attention of our Sagittarius, okay? Just have confidence in yourself. Play hard to get. If you're already in a committed relationship, stay what you need and really assert yourself and put your boundaries out there, okay? So those are your messages for those of you involved with a Sagittarius. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so this is for those Libras out there who are connected or involved with a Capricorn. Maybe you're even hoping to reconcile with the Capricorn. So let's see what comes out. All right, we have engagement. So this card here means that for many of you involved with a Capricorn, your relationship is going to the next level. And what that next level is so different for each of you. It really depends on how involved you are with your Capricorn. Some of you, this could be a first date. Some of you this could just be the expression of, hey, I like you. This could be a first kiss. This could be the first time you're intimate. First time we're saying I love you, getting committed to each other, moving in with each other, getting engaged. I don't really feel like this is getting married. It's just we're taking things to another level. It could be also just emotionally where we, through August and the experiences we have with our Capricorn, really bond us and connect us together, okay? If you are estranged from your Capricorn at this time, there may be contact and communication between the two of you in the month of August, okay, with that there. So the heart of the matter, there is more than that's going on that meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about and spend some quality time together. So I feel like any sort of misunderstanding, and look at what the very next card would be, the Union of Hearts. I feel like any sort of misunderstanding that you may have had with your Libra recently is definitely, I'm sorry, with your Capricorn. I dropped my deck, so I was a little distracted for a second. Anything, you know, that may not be going smoothly with your Capricorn, I feel like if we just shift our perception about things and spend more quality time together where we're actually interacting with each other and communicating and really hearing each other out, it's like that's what brings us closer. That's what takes us to this next step, okay? So if this is like the first date, I feel like you guys, it's an instant attraction and you guys are immediately connected, okay? There's just more beneath the surface between you and a Capricorn than is outright obvious, okay? If you are hoping for a reconciliation with one, with this pairing of cards, I do see where we could have some communication and conversation and actually in person about the relationship, okay? Invisible. So, whatever is going on with your Capricorn, you guys might want to kind of keep it low key and not really put it on social media. Don't really talk about it with friends. It's just, with the heart of the matter, there's more going on. And also with invisible, again, it's like that hidden element to this relationship, but I don't feel like it's something negative, okay? I just feel like, you know, you might automatically assume something based on certain behaviors, and it's really not that. There's just some hidden underlying things that are at play, which could have to do with like self-esteem, insecurities, past hurts, you know, just things like that. But coming together and talking and sharing with each other in true quality, like that is what gets you past that hurdle. That's what allows you to see what's beneath the surface. The invisible becomes visible, and we're able to go to the next step because of that, okay? So those are your messages for those of you who are involved with a Capricorn. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. All right, so this is a Libra Aquarius connection. Those of you interested in Aquarius, dating an Aquarius, or maybe hoping for a reconciliation with one. So let's see what comes out specifically for you guys. All right, there we go. Ooh, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So Libra, any sort of different or just polar opposite between you and Aquarius, you really need to keep an open mind about it, okay? Opposites attract, and you may see some things between you and Aquarius that you feel are kind of like red flags or incompatibilities, but they're really not, okay? They're not, and you shouldn't think of them in that sense. If anything, the opposites and the challenges are in place to keep the relationship with the proper amount of friction, so there's enough fire and passion, as well as grow you so that you gain something from at a spiritual level from this experience, okay? It's just all about keeping an open mind, those of you involved with an Aquarius, whether you're trying to reconcile, you're just dating one, you're in a serious committed relationship, you're trying to get with one, whatever the case may be, Libra, just really keep an open mind about Aquarius, their ideas, what they're saying, what they're offering to you, okay? Because it may be way different than what you're used to or what you're comfortable with, but it might be a good thing, okay? Look at this. Spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. And slow down. When we are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. So one of you might be trying to move faster than the other, okay? And if that's the case, you know, there's no reason to rush this, because you guys have a very special connection. You guys have known each other in previous lives, and with keep an open mind, I just feel like there's just these differences between the two of you that you feel are not going to make you compatible, but I feel like you can overcome whatever those are, okay? 27 would be a 9, and then this is a 9 right here, okay? So yeah, just trust in this connection, trust in this relationship. If you want a reconciliation with an Aquarius, slow down and allow divine timing to come into play, and it will align you with your Aquarius when the time is truly right. Keep an open mind, okay? When it comes to this Aquarius and your relationship and connection, it's like you just need to be wide open. Yeah, because look, here's the High Priestess of Water. Go with the flow, be wide open, and you may find that your situation with your Aquarius just naturally changes right before your eyes for the positive, okay? Keep an open mind, go with the flow. Don't try to rush your Aquarius. Don't allow Aquarius to rush you. Trust in this beautiful connection, okay? So those are your bonus messages for those of you who are involved with an Aquarius. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so this is a Libra Pisces connection. Whether you are currently involved with the Pisces, hoping to get involved with the Pisces, or hoping to reconcile with the Pisces. So Libra, let's see what comes out for you and Pisces. All right, healing family issues. So and look at what would be next. Learning and forgiving, okay? So with these two cards, I know that this Pisces Libra connection, either there's healing that needs to take place between the two of you, or there's healing that needs to take place in one or the other of you about past relationships, maybe even all the way to some things that have happened in childhood, okay? So any sort of like inability to like move forward, stagnation, just trying to get with the Pisces, trying to reconcile, it's like there's a lot of healing and forgiveness that needs to happen, okay? Since this is general, that's either specifically between you and the Pisces, or you or the Pisces, or a combination of both needs some healing from past traumas and relationships in order to properly connect with each other. Practice compassion, see things from a different perspective, and speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. Wow, yeah, lots of healing needed here. Lots of compassion and empathy. And look at what the very next card would be, the Union of Hearts. And on the bottom of this deck is I love you. These are very important words. So listen, this Libra Pisces connection, very delicate. We need to be compassionate. We need to be empathetic. We need to see things through a different perspective. We need to speak very loving, supportive, positive words to each other, okay? A lot of healing needs to take place. So if you've been trying to pursue a Pisces and they're just not biting, it's, I feel, because there's a lot going on inside of them that they may not be sharing, okay? If you're trying to reconcile with the Pisces, there's a lot of healing that needs to take place between the two of you. If you're in a relationship with the Pisces, again, you guys, there's healing that needs to happen for some reason, somehow, some way. Differences, look at that, yeah. Listen, Libra, you and Pisces, you guys need to heal. This is card 36, this is card 35, okay? Yes, healing needs to take place. You need to let Pisces be Pisces. Pisces needs to let Libra be Libra. And we need compassion, and we need empathy, and we need understanding, and we need a willingness to heal, surrender, and let go of the past so that we can become stronger and overcome our differences, you know, like allow our differences to really make the relationship stronger rather than break it down, okay? A lot of healing and forgiveness. Apply that where it fits. And I just feel like if we could do this, heal and forgive, and offer each other lots of love and compassion, we will overcome these differences, okay? So those are your messages for a Libra Pisces connection. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so this is a Libra Aries connection. Those of you involved with a Aries, hoping to hook up with an Aries, or hoping to reconcile with an Aries. Let's see what comes out. All right, so we have reconciliation. that speaks for itself. If you are estranged from an Aries and you're really hoping to reconcile with them, August can like have your paths cross randomly. It may have Aries reach out to you. You may feel really compelled to reach out to Aries. But those of you who are hoping for a reconciliation, definitely looks like it could be on the table, okay? Those of you who are just kind of dating in Aries, this might be where we need to reconcile some differences between us in order to move forward, okay? Those of you who are in a serious committed relationship with Aries, it can mean the same thing, where we need to reconcile some differences. Or, you know, if we haven't been as close and intimate as we previously were, it means that as, you know, we experience the energies of August, you guys are going to feel a reconnection intimately and emotionally, okay? So let's pull some more cards here. The heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. And look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. So this is card 22. This is card 11. Both master numbers. Yeah, those of you in a committed relationship, you know, you guys can reconnect. You can be closer and all of that. The relationship is strong. There's just more going on under the surface, either for you or for Aries. And, you know, the more we open up, talk, be vulnerable, the more we can connect with each other, okay? If you're trying to pursue an Aries and they're just not, like, really showing much interest back, I feel like they're going through something, okay? And that's what their hesitation is. If you're just dating an Aries and you're like, come on, I want to move things to the next level, like whatever it is, you know, if Aries is reluctant, there may again be more going on under the surface, okay? So we have lust. Very interesting. I do feel those of you who are in a committed relationship that may have lost your spark and kind of connection, August renews that for you guys, okay? And you realize how strong you are still going and that there's much more longevity to this relationship. If you're just dating, I feel like it's the passion and sexuality, that energy that really just you guys can't stay away from each other, okay? But let's reconcile our differences so that this relationship can last, all right? If you're hoping to reconcile with an Aries, I feel like if we come back together in August, we're definitely going to have some hot makeup sex. There is no question about that. In fact, that might be what draws you guys back together. And if you truly can learn how to reconcile your differences and see into Aries' heart, Aries see into your heart, you guys will be able to have a very strong relationship, okay? It's just we've got to reconcile our differences. So those are your messages. For those of you involved with an Aries, I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so this is a Libra Taurus connection, whether you're currently involved with the Taurus, hoping to hook up with the Taurus, or hoping to reconnect with the Taurus. Let's see what comes out. All right, so we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So Libra, if you are dating a Taurus without a commitment, or you are in a committed relationship with a Taurus, being incredibly positive, focusing on why you love your Taurus, all the positive attributes to your relationship really will strengthen the bond between the two of you, okay? Like being positive in thought and in emotion about your Taurus in August, it has amazing positive benefits to you and to the relationship based on this card, okay? if you are hoping to reconcile with the Taurus, you guys very well could be soulmates. And again, it's that positive thinking and positive feeling that will draw that Taurus back into your life. That energy is very alluring and very attractive. It's not a conscious thing, okay? It's just something that happens. If you are trying to attract a Taurus into your life, be very positive. I feel like you guys are soulmates. There's great potential here. Yeah, look at that. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So, you know, if this Taurus is new to you, really learn what they like, their routines, and go from there. If you've been in a relationship for quite some time, it might be a good time to really kind of reestablish a new connection between you and your Taurus. And again, that will bring you guys closer. If you're hoping for a reconciliation, you know, really understand and hear your Taurus out when you guys have communication. Do something for somebody else. Give your attention to somebody else. So some of you, it's like you really need to just dote 100% on your Taurus and let them know they're everything to you. Or it needs to go the other way, where they really need to dote on you and find out what you need and really give that to you. What's interesting, look at this. The coloring of this card really matches Libra. The coloring of this card really matches Taurus. So what I feel is you might need to get to know what your Taurus needs a bit more and accommodate that. And your Taurus needs to do more for you. Okay, like needs to just be kinder, more compassionate, more giving. It's just, I mean, look at the matching of the cards. It's just, wow. Look, I did not see that, and I'm almost done with all of these. So anyways, let's pull an outcome. All right. How many is that? That is way too many. So we know that the outcome is in this pile. All right, look at this. We have conclusion. So yeah, you really need to get in a positive vibration and just stay there, because this says you don't know how things are going to turn out. They might actually turn out quite differently than you anticipate. And the more you're positive and you have expectation of positive things, the more likely that is to happen. The more you get to know Taurus and accommodate that, the more I feel Taurus is going to be giving and doing for you. If you're hoping for a reconciliation, again, very high probability of that, especially with this card. If you're pursuing a Taurus, you know, really get to know what they like and work from there, okay? So those are your messages for those of you who are interested in a Taurus. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so this is for those of you who are interested in a Gemini or involved with a Gemini or hoping to reconcile with a Gemini. So let's see what comes out for you guys. All right, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So if you are just kind of dating a Gemini, or you are in a serious relationship with the Gemini, you know, do not throw in the towel on the relationship if you were considering it for whatever reason. I feel like you really need to give it a chance. If you're pursuing a Gemini and they're playing hard to get, don't give up, okay? If you're hoping to reconcile with the Gemini, don't give up, because give your relationship a chance, it's like you need to put all your cards on the table, put all your chips in, and do whatever it takes, because there's a lot to lose in losing this relationship, okay? Rest and relaxation. We all have fundamental need to take a break. And spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. All right. So Libra, if you are broken up, disconnected, you need to trust in that and know that you know, sometimes we have to grow and learn our lessons alone without our partner to, you know, reshape us and then we can come back together. So some of you, if we're broken up and estranged, you know, don't give up on the relationship. Just recognize that right now is the time for you guys to grow and learn separately. But this is a very special union, not something you don't want to just throw away, okay? So no matter what, this is a relationship you don't want to just throw away. Like, no way, no how, okay? So let's pull. All right, so we have invisible. Even if this is how you're feeling, just give it time, Libra. Give this relationship a chance. You know, you guys might need to take a break from each other in order to sort everything out and then come back together. I feel like ultimately there is a second go round for those of you who disconnect just because of this and spiritual connection. But you guys might need a break or a separation where we're not seeing each other so that you can shift into a new perspective and really expand and grow and then come back together, okay? If you are in a committed relationship, you know, you guys might want to spend like some days apart. You're not breaking up, but maybe, you know, you guys should spend some days apart and not see each other, and that will really help, you know, shift the energy between the two of you. But no matter what's going on, Libra, with this Gemini, you guys have this very spiritual, special connection. It's not worth just throwing this relationship away, okay? It's definitely worth fighting for, even if we need to take a little break from it, all right? So those are your messages with a Libra, with a Gemini connection. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care. All right, so this is a Libra Cancer connection. Let's see what information comes out for you guys. And this is if you're interested in a Cancer, hoping to reconnect with the Cancer, or you are currently involved. So we have finance and careers. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So if you are in a serious relationship with the Cancer, you guys could be having some issues when it comes to money, somehow, some way. If you're just dating, same thing. Broken up, it could be like an imbalance or incompatibility. Maybe somebody has a hard time keeping a job, or they're just really terrible with money, okay? Maybe some of you, there's this Cancer around your job, and you're like, I really want to get with that Cancer, okay? Maybe some of you need your Cancer to become more financially responsible and independent, or they need you to become more financially responsible and independent to get back together or take things to the next level, okay? It's just truly going to be different for each and every one of you. So let's see. We have be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. And the heart of the matter, there is more going on than what meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. So yeah, there's this need of change, of growth, somehow, some way, when it comes to money, when in this Libra Cancer relationship. And this is saying, like, you know, be present in the now, see what's going on in the now, but have big hopes and big dreams for the future. If, you know, money's been hard, money's been tight, just trust that it will get better if that's your expectation, okay? I just feel like either there's a need for Cancer to be more responsible financially, or for you to be more responsible financially. Conclusion. All right, this here is saying ultimately you don't know the final outcome of this relationship, whether you're hoping to reconcile, you're just dating, or you are in a committed relationship, or you're hoping to get with one, okay? There's more to come than is outrightly obvious. So whatever the current circumstances are today, if they're challenging and heavy, this too shall pass, okay? There's just more going on, more that's going to be revealed down the road, and you need to be positive and really have high expectations and big dreams for the future, okay? Because I just think things are going to turn out better than you really anticipate that they would, okay? So those are your messages. For those of you involved with a Cancer, I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. All right, so this is a Libra Leo connection. Those of you hoping to reconcile with a with a Leo, hoping to connect with a Leo, or maybe you are currently involved with a Leo. Let's see what comes out. All right, healing family issues. So with this card, the Libra Leo connection needs some healing. So if we're hoping to reconcile, there's a lot of healing and forgiveness that needs to take place. If we are just dating a Leo, no real commitment, there could be some emotional baggage of the past that you need to heal and work on, or Leo needs to heal and work on, in order for the two of you to move forward in a prosperous relationship with each other, okay? For others of you that are in a serious committed relationship with a Leo, this could be where there's some emotional baggage between the two of you through the experience of your relationship that we need to heal and work on, okay? So we have get to know each other, learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. And then we have love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving of all the wonderful things that life has to offer. So with this, we really need to know each other's personal needs and requirements for love. So, you know, if your Leo, it requires more time, attention, and energy than you want to give or than you're used to giving, well, you need to be willing to compromise and step up and do that. Same goes for you. What you need, either Leo needs to step up and accommodate it, or say, you know what, Libra, that's too much. I can't accommodate that. Okay, it's just like there's a need to really understand each other's needs and a willingness to compromise and accommodate each other, and not have any sort of sense of guilt or shame in asking for what we need. All right, if we're trying to reconcile, there's many conversations that need to take place. It looks like there's a lot that must change about the relationship that you guys had, opposed to you know, having a new relationship. And this is 44, card 8. I just noticed that would be an 8. So we have the infinity, and now here this is confidence. So we need to believe in ourselves. We need to have confidence in expressing our needs, what we, you know, need out of the relationship, what we need from our Leo. We also, you know, need to allow Leo the space to express their needs. And I really feel this Libra-Leo connection, regardless of your status, it's all about really understanding each other and each other's needs, and a willingness to accommodate those needs, okay? And having confidence and faith in each other and within the relationship, and allowing the healing to happen, whether it's healing that needs to take place between the two of you, or it's emotional heartache and baggage of the past, of previous relationships, maybe even childhood experiences that we need to let go of, okay? So those are your messages. For those of you involved with a Leo, I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so this is your messages for those of you who are involved with the Virgo, whether you're trying to hook up with the Virgo, reconcile with the Virgo, or you are currently involved with the Virgo. Let's see what comes out. I remember the Libra Virgo, or the Virgo Libra connection in Virgo's reading was really, really nice. Really, really nice. So we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that's pretty straightforward. If you've just started dating a Virgo, the more that you're willing to be vulnerable and express yourself, the more Virgo will feel safe and able to open up and express themselves to you, okay? If you're in a serious relationship with Virgo, it might be time to reassess, you know, how open are we? Do I need to be more vulnerable? Do I need to be more sensitive? Am I meeting Virgo's needs? You know, and if Virgo isn't meeting your needs, it might be time to say, hey Virgo, let's try this, let's do that, okay? If you're hoping to reconcile with the Virgo, I think you've got to really understand where Virgo's coming from. If you're hoping to hook up with the Virgo, I just feel like the more normal, casual moments you spend with Virgo, the closer you guys just naturally become, okay? Which will allow things to blossom into much more. All right, have patience with your Virgo and look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. So this is a relationship that has great potential to be very strong, a lot of longevity to it. However, you know, we've got to have patience and give it time to grow, be compromising, be willing to do what it takes. All right, whether that's reconciling, that's hooking up with Virgo, that's just dating Virgo, or in a serious relationship, we need to have patience and look at any challenge as a tool to strengthen the bond that the two of you share, okay? Rather than it, you know, just being a pain in the butt or something that could potentially break you. No, we have patience with each other, patience with our relationship, and this will only grow us stronger as we overcome it, okay? Confidence. Man, I swear this card just keeps coming out. Believe in yourself with this Virgo, okay, Libra? Believe in the relationship. Look to your inner strength. It's just like we've really got to get on the same page with our Virgo, really understand where they're coming from, and also them understand where you're coming from, okay? Like a mutual growth happening here. Have confidence in the relationship. Have patience. Everything's going to work out the more we get to know each other and are able to meet each other's needs, okay? So those are your messages for Virgo. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so this is a Libra Scorpio connection. Those of you interested in hooking up with a Scorpio, reconciling with a Scorpio, or even being involved, currently involved with a Scorpio. Let's see what is coming out for you. Okay, so we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So, Libra, if you're just kind of dating a Scorpio or you're trying to go out with a Scorpio, I feel like you guys are both feeling each other, and it's real, okay? It's not just superficial or fleeting. It's real emotions that are sparking between the two of you. If you are in a serious committed relationship with a Scorpio, I feel like there's a new vibe, new energy between the two of you. Focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. Libra, the more you focus on Scorpio's good attributes and why you love them, I just think it will really help strengthen the bond that you already have. If you are hoping for a reconciliation, you can rest assured that Scorpio still is carrying a torch for you as well. Okay, act as if your partner is here, whether you have someone in your life or not. Act as if they are with you so that you will always consider them. And receive love with appreciation. So with these two cards, the Leo-Scorpio dynamic, there's a need for some tenderness, some compassion, more, you know, balance in the give and take, and especially this is like, we need to have more consideration for our partner, whether that's you need that from Scorpio or Scorpio needs that from you, okay? And if you're hoping for a reconciliation, this looks really good. You know, stay positive, stay optimistic, but remember, there's a need for greater compromise, greater compassion, greater sensitivity and empathy between you and your Scorpio. And now here we have Trapped. So this is card 34, this is card 34. What I feel with the Trapped card is any sort of anxiety, nervousness, really is stemming from your mind and the thoughts that are taking place there. If you feel restricted from your Scorpio right now, you need to trust in that and continue to act as if they are with you. And know in divine timing you guys will physically come back together, or if this is just like where you feel you guys are kind of disconnected even though you're still together, this too shall pass, okay? So it's like whatever hard time you may be facing with Scorpio, it will pass, but we've got to become much more sensitive and kind and compassionate towards each other, because there is something real here, all right? So tenderness, compassion is key for the Libra-Scorpio connection, regardless of the status of your relationship at this time, okay? So those are your messages, Libra. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.